Hello, today I'm going to be filming my May, what I watched this month. It might come out a little bit late. I've started to work 40 hours a week. You gotta get me some fucking slack here. I just graduated high school. There was a lot of paperwork involved with that. I'm also currently working on, I got my first COVID shot. I gotta go back for the second one. Um, I'm going to a new dentist. I have to fill out all this fucking paperwork. I have the name change paperwork. I don't know if I'm gonna fill it out now or later. I don't really feel safe doing it in my mom's house. I'm afraid she'll kick me out. But yeah, like I have it and it's a thing. It's festering on my desk. So yeah, I'm gonna do my May what I watched this month. First thing that I watched was The Stranger by the Beach from 2020. Also, I have a bit of a lisp going on because I pierced this 2 days ago. So my lip is like super fucking swollen. I'm planning on putting a ring in it as soon as I can. But I want to wait for the swelling to go down first because I'm not that stupid. Yeah, Stranger by the Beach, 3 stars. It was a gay anime movie. That's fucking what it was. Yeah, it was about these. It was kind of like gay or not gay. It's kind of like anime Call Me by Your Name, but they were both of age. There was still an age gap going on there, but it was legal. I think they were like 19 and 21, something like that. Yeah, it was cute. It was cute. I watched Neon Genesis Evangelion, which was not as cute. A little bit depressing, a lot of it depressing. I watched the anime and then I followed it up with the end of Evangelion. And I didn't rate the anime because I didn't fucking know what to rate it. I just logged it because so at first, when I first started Evangelion, it took me a bit because the first 10 episodes are quite slow, and then all of a sudden you just like get chucked into this like world of like adolescent depression, and it's kind of like it's a lot to handle. It's all at once, and you're just like, oh fuck, I relate to every single Ava pilot. Yeah. And then you follow it up with the end of Evangelion, which I researched this because I was very interested. There's two different endings. The original Neon Genesis Evangelion, there's a happier ending, and when they made the anime, they got some backlash about the happy ending. So basically, they released the end of Evangelion, which is like super fucking sad, and it's like a rewriting of the ending, um, which is incredibly depressing. And it was essentially them being like, "Oh, this was too happy for you. Here you go, fuck you," and it's really sad. Please watch it. If you haven't seen Evangelion, watch it. That was really good. Next I watched Rec 2, the sequel, because I was bored. I really liked the first one. The second one wasn't as good, but it was still good, so I gave it 2.5 stars. Basically, it's a zombie outbreak movie. One of the best zombie outbreak movies, in my opinion. It's a Spanish franchise. Next we have Tetsuo the Iron Man, body horror, metal, robot dick, all the best things in life, and I gave that one 4 stars. It's shock horror from Japan from the late 80s. That's what it is. Next I watched Pink Flamingos from 1972. I was very interested that this movie. It was very interesting to me that this movie was made by the same guy who made. I think it was Grease. Hold on. No, it was Hairspray. He made Hairspray. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to quote that wrong. Um, Pink Flamingos was very interesting. More extreme horror. Not even extreme horror. It's just disturbing. Those disturbing movies that aren't horror movies. Think Gummo. Pink Flamingos is like Gummo from the 70s but with a drag queen. Basically there's these two families, and they're going back and forth trying to be the most disgusting family. Um and yeah, they're just trying to be disgusting. It's got a lot of good quotes in it. It's good, actually. I liked it. Next I watched Parasite, The Maximum. The Maximum? The Maxim. Fuck. From 2014. The anime about the guy with Migi, the thing on his hand. Um, I liked it. I'm very into body horror. again, I like it. I thought it was very interesting the way that their faces like opened up and shit. I like normal body horror, but I think the anime body horror, like there's something there where like, you know, like you zoom into like the disgustingness and you're like, oh, I really like how they drew that. I don't know. Next, I watched Paranoia Agent from 2004, which was made by the same guy who made Perfect Blue. Definitely a step down from Perfect Blue in the like gory, in your faceness, but Paranoia Agent was also very good. Kind of about like mass hysteria, coping mechanisms used as distractions from modern life. That's what I would describe Paranoia Agent as. And then I watched Spiral from the Book of Saw, and I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars and a little heart. Um, I actually think it's definitely in one of my favorite Saw movies. This is gonna sound like really like um stereotypical, but it's probably 1, 2, and then Spiral. Because I do love Daniel Matthews. He's one of my favorite Saw characters. Yeah. Also, Saw 2 and Spiral made by the same person, if you didn't know that. Not like Lee Winnell and James Wan, but it was a different guy. I don't remember his name, but he directed those also. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Next we're gonna talk about, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not gonna, but yeah, it's good, like, trust me. Next we're gonna talk about The Woman in the Window, which was not as good. I gave that one 2.5 stars because I love Amy Adams. It wasn't very good though. Lady who is agoraphobic sees murder, tries to tell people about said murder, and then, but she's on a lot of pills and drinks, so it was very, Girl on the Train. I don't know if you read that book. Um, and the first act of the movie was good, and then it kind of got really muddled with, muddled, probably muddied is the better word. Um, the plot, it just, uh, the video of the guy going, what happened to the original plot? That's how this feels. And then I watched The Descent, which was fucking amazing. I gave it 4 stars and a little heart. The Descent is a movie about a group of women who travel down into their, like, hikers, and they travel down and they get stuck and they find alien, demon, grotesque looking things down there. Yeah, I liked it. I do think that movies that play on people's like claustrophobia, like real shit. I got cut off because my timer went off. But yeah, I do think that movies that play on like real phobias, one of the ones used here was specifically claustrophobia, are very good and I like them. I also like movies. I was a huge Hereditary fan when it first came out, and I think movies about like family trauma are good, and The Descent definitely had some of that in there. Next, last, probably, I don't see myself watching a movie tonight after work, I watched Bo Burnham's Inside, which I was a huge Bo Burnham fan in middle school. I'm talking like, I used to get on the bus and put on Rant and just listen to that shit on the way to school. Bo Burnham meant a lot to me in late middle school, early high school, and I just want to know if he's okay. But Bo Burnham's Inside was really good. I definitely recommend watching it. If you want to know the vibes of it, the last screen is the suicide hotline. Which I always think it's funny because if you've ever called the suicide hotline, they're not very helpful. Anywho, yeah, that was all I watched this month in May. I hope you have a good day, and goodbye.